Chosen one, stop scrolling right now and listen. Listen carefully to the sound of my voice. Take one slow and deep breath right now. That strange tightness in your chest is not random. And even though the modern world wants you to believe you are just stressed, heaven is telling you that this weight has a divine origin. You are not broken, and you never have been. Your spirit is detecting a massive shift in your reality. You did not click this video by accident today. Your intuition dragged you here because heaven is trying to hand you the final answer. People are acting very strange around you lately. Doors are closing unexpectedly, and while it feels like a punishment, it is actually the universe protecting your sacred energy. You feel entirely isolated and completely drained. I am here to tell you something extremely crucial. You are not being punished by the universe. You are being divinely isolated for a kingdom-level upgrade. Do not leave this urgent and sacred message. The secret hidden in these words will finally make everything make sense, because it reveals the exact reason you have always felt like an alien in your own family. For years you have carried a very heavy weight. You walk into a room and feel every single emotion. You know when someone is lying before they even speak. It is exhausting to carry this much awareness every single day. And because your empathy is so incredibly deep, the people around you have severely misunderstood your true nature. They called you far too sensitive for this world. They told you to just be a normal person. You give and you give until your cup is empty. And when you need support, the entire room goes silent. It hurts deeply inside your fragile and tired core. It makes you want to lock your door and never speak to anyone. But heaven wants you to know that this painful isolation is actually your ultimate protection against dark forces. Your frequency is simply too pure for their chaotic energy. The darkness is terrified of what happens when you wake. They want you to stay exhausted and entirely confused. They want you to believe that your intense empathy is a fatal character flaw. But it is not a flaw, and it is not a weakness. It is a divine mechanism that you have not yet learned how to properly control, because the physical realm is incredibly dense and heavy. Your angelic frequency is a weapon of absolute light. When you finally understand how to use it, everything changes. The people who drained you will flee from your presence. The financial blockages that kept you awake at night will dissolve completely. But right now your angelic antenna is overwhelmed by the relentless noise of survival mode, and you are stuck in a heavy physical matrix that limits your true power. You need to clear that heavy signal today. Before we go further, I want to hold something up. Something that was discovered not inside a traditional spiritual community. It was discovered inside a modern scientific research laboratory. This hidden breakthrough won the highest scientific recognition available, but the elite forces have worked tirelessly to keep it hidden from the people who actually need it. And most chosen ones have never been told about this massive discovery. It explains something I know you have felt for years. It explains the painful gap between the person you know yourself to be and the version of you that seems available only in flashes. I will show you exactly what the scientific researchers found, but I cannot reveal the full truth to you just yet. First, I need you to fully understand your own brilliant mind. You need to understand what was taken from you first. So I need you to hold this important question in your mind. What if the gap between your reality and your potential is not a flaw? What if the intense exhaustion you feel every single day actually has a scientific name, and curing it does not require years of difficult meditation? I will tell you exactly what it is called later in this message. Do not forget this vital question right now. Stay locked on these words until the very last second. If you leave now, you will never know how to close the painful gap. The veil is lifting, and the absolute truth about your intense sensitivity is finally coming to the light after years of suffering in the shadows. Take a deep breath in this quiet moment. Let this realization settle into your spirit as we prepare to uncover the hidden mechanism. You are about to reclaim your supreme power. You wake up exhausted, even after sleeping for 8 full hours. Your physical body feels incredibly heavy and stiff. The fatigue you carry is not just physical, but deeply spiritual. You step out of your bed and brace yourself for another demanding day. And every time you interact with the outside world, you feel your vital energy draining away into empty spaces. It is a brutal cycle. You force yourself to smile and pretend everything is perfectly fine. You show up for your family and your friends without complaining. But inside your mind, you are barely holding it together anymore. The modern world tells you this exhaustion is completely normal. They say you are simply working too hard and need a long vacation. But earthly remedies never touch the root of your pain, because your extreme exhaustion is not caused by your daily schedule at all. Your soul is carrying a massive neurological burden that nobody else can see. The people around you operate on a very dense and basic frequency. They do not process the unseen emotional currents that flood your nervous system every single day. Your brain is constantly working overtime to filter out their chaotic noise. I need you to perform a simple physical action right now. This will help you anchor your spirit to this sacred transmission. Hit the like button to activate the flow of God's favor. Do this as a conscious act of pure agreement with the universe. You are establishing a divine energy receiving station right where you sit. The massive shift begins with your simple physical obedience. Now listen closely to the hidden truth about your daily struggles. You have always felt entirely different from the rest of your family. You notice the tiny details that everyone else completely ignores. You feel the heavy atmospheric shifts when a toxic person enters the room. This hyper-awareness is a beautiful gift, but it is also severely exhausting. Your brain is truly wired differently. You are not crazy, and you are definitely not broken. You are simply operating on a completely different frequency than the sleeping masses. But living in a dense physical realm creates massive static interference. Your divine antenna is constantly picking up every single chaotic signal around you. And because your nervous system is so sensitive, the overload manifests as severe physical fatigue. Here is what they never told you in any spiritual community. The reason the universe responds to certain people and not others is not about blind faith. It is not about discipline or how many hours you spend in deep prayer. It is actually about a specific and powerful brainwave. Scientists have a formal name for this incredible neurological state. They call it the gamma frequency. This is the exact frequency your brain was running when you were a small child, back when brilliant ideas came to you so easily and naturally, when learning new things felt completely effortless and intensely joyful, when you somehow knew things long before they actually happened in reality. Back then, the entire world felt like it was completely on your side. You lived in a state of pure magic. Then, the harsh reality of modern adulthood finally arrived. And the dark world went to work on your brilliant and sensitive mind. The chronic stress of basic survival began to slowly take over your days. The glowing screens hijacked your natural attention span and drained your focus. The rigid school system trained you to conform instead of allowing you to creatively express your divine gifts. Every single year, this sacred frequency was suppressed a little bit further. The world pushed it deeper and deeper below your conscious surface, until the beautiful version of you with lightning intuition went completely silent. The version of you with the kind of luck that makes others whisper was totally buried. Your gamma brainwave was systematically shut down without your permission. When this supreme frequency fades away, your natural genius fades right along with it. Your divine intuition becomes dull and very hard to trust. The beautiful synchronicities completely stop appearing in your daily life. The comforting sense that the universe is working directly with you goes completely silent, and you are left feeling abandoned in a very cold and strictly logical matrix. Most ordinary people will live their entire lives without knowing this tragedy happened to them. They will accept the struggle and the daily exhaustion as a normal part of human existence. But you are not most people. You are a rare soul who was destined to break this oppressive cycle. You were chosen to rise above the neurological limitations imposed by the dark system. And the important question I asked you to hold just a few minutes ago. The question about a painful gap and a hidden scientific name, the answer to that profound mystery is much closer than you think. I told you that the gap between your reality and your potential is not a personal failure. It is a suppressed frequency waiting to be switched back on. The ultimate revelation is coming very soon. You have spent so many sleepless nights crying over the people who walked away. You looked up at the ceiling and begged the universe for a logical explanation. You wondered why your kindness was always met with such cold betrayal. It felt like you were completely abandoned in the middle of a raging storm, and you blamed yourself for not being enough for them. But heaven wants you to know the absolute truth today. You were never abandoned, and you definitely did not fail. Heaven was deliberately slowing you down to protect you from rooms you were never meant to enter. The painful rejection you experienced was not a punishment at all. It was God's ultimate protection protocol to save your precious energy. Your delicate nervous system operates as a highly advanced divine antenna. You pick up the unseen motives and secret intentions of everyone around you. And if you had stayed in those highly toxic environments, your pure signal would have been completely corrupted. The universe had to forcibly remove those people to keep your angelic frequency from being contaminated. Take a deep breath and let this realization settle into your tired spirit. You did not do anything wrong to chase them away. You were simply too pure for the people who were assigned to drain your beautiful light. They could not handle the blinding truth of your powerful frequency. Your brilliant energy made their hidden demons incredibly uncomfortable and angry. Those dark energy vampires flocked to you for a very specific reason. They wanted to constantly feed on your massive, angelic empathy, because you carry the exact divine light that they desperately lack inside their hollow souls. But the universe stepped in and brutally cut those heavy cords to save your life. It felt like a massive loss at the time, but it was actually a spectacular divine rescue mission. The intense isolation you are experiencing right now is completely necessary. It is a strict period of sacred quarantine for your overloaded soul. Your delicate energy requires total silence to heal properly. You must recalibrate your mind back to its original state of immense and untouchable power. Listen carefully to this next part, because it changes everything. This truth will finally make sense of your entire past year. The intense loneliness you felt was never a family curse. It was a rigorous, spiritual crucible designed to completely purify your aura. The heavy isolation burned away every single false attachment that was secretly holding you back. You are the brave cycle breaker for your entire bloodline. You are the rare soul who agreed to take on the heavy generational trauma and destroy it forever. And you cannot perform that kind of massive spiritual surgery in a crowded and noisy room. You need vast amounts of empty space to process the intense energetic upgrades coming your way. The people from your past thought they broke you when they left you all alone. They expected you to crawl back and beg for their toxic validation, but instead you found a terrifying and beautiful level of quiet authority. Your silence has become a massive weapon that terrifies them, because they can no longer manipulate a frequency they cannot even access. This is the exact reason why everything had to happen the way it did. The painful betrayal was absolutely never meant to break your spirit. It was perfectly designed to upgrade your intuition and reprogram your nervous system. The universe was preparing you for the massive divine wealth transfer that is rapidly approaching your newly cleared timeline. So please, stop looking back at those closed doors with sadness. Stop wishing you could fit in with a crowd that is entirely asleep to the spiritual reality. You were never meant to be a normal person living a perfectly ordinary life. You are a powerful master of reality, stepping into your true position of supreme and unshakable cosmic authority. Your angelic antenna is finally clearing the heavy static of the past. The thick fog of confusion is slowly lifting from your beautiful and complex mind. But there is still a hidden physical mechanism blocking your final activation. There is a deep neurological barrier you must fully understand before the miracle can finally arrive at your front door. We will expose that dark mechanism very soon. Do not take your eyes off this screen for even a single second. The universe is aligning a massive collision of events that will change your earthly life forever. Prepare your spirit to receive the ultimate revelation about your suppressed potential. The long season of painful waiting is finally over. Your destiny is far too massive to be delayed by the shadows of your past. Every tear you cried in secret was actively watering the seeds of your future empire. And heaven has kept a strict record of every single sacrifice you made in the dark. The grand reveal of your true power is just moments away. The next phase of this message is absolutely critical. The modern system is not broken at all. It is actually working exactly as it was designed to work. The elite forces built this dense reality to trap your spirit in an endless cycle of exhaustion. They created a heavy matrix of constant fear because they know a terrified mind cannot access the divine frequency. You are the anomaly they desperately want to control. Look at the world around you right now. The endless corporate grind drains your physical vitality every single day. The news constantly pumps dark and negative images into your subconscious mind. They feed you toxic information to keep your nervous system trapped in a perpetual state of panic. This is a very calculated spiritual war against your beautiful soul. When you are struggling just to survive the week, you cannot step into your higher power. Your brain is forced to operate in the harsh beta wave state of pure survival. And in that heavy state of mind, your angelic intuition is completely blocked from receiving heavenly messages. The architects of this matrix know exactly what they are doing to you, but the system alone was not enough to contain your massive light. When the daily grind failed to break your spirit, the darkness sent specific agents into your life. Enter the narcissists and the emotional manipulators. These empty vessels are literally deployed by the dark system to hijack your divine energy. They are drawn to your bright light like desperate moths. These toxic individuals do not have their own source of spiritual power. They are completely disconnected from the divine frequency of the universe. So they must attach themselves to a powerful chosen one just to survive. They study your massive empathy, and they learn exactly how to weaponize your kindness against you. They are emotional parasites feeding on your grace. Think about how they always created unnecessary drama right when you were feeling happy. Whenever you started to level up, they would suddenly cause a massive argument. This was not a random coincidence at all. They deliberately provoked you to spike your cortisol levels and force your brain back into the beta survival mode. They needed to keep your frequency extremely low, because if your frequency rises too high, they can no longer access your precious energy. Your bright light literally burns their dark and hollow souls. So they constantly projected their own deep insecurities onto your beautiful mind. They tried to convince you that you were the crazy one. They wanted you to doubt your own sanity and surrender your supreme power, but their sinister plan is finally failing completely. You are waking up and realizing that you are a true master of reality. You are starting to see right through their shallow manipulation tactics. Your silence has become an impenetrable shield that they cannot break through, no matter how hard they try. The dark matrix is officially losing its tight grip on your mind. And because the system is losing control over you, something incredibly strange is about to happen. There is a massive physical shift coming to your timeline very soon. The universe is going to forcefully remove the remaining parasites from your orbit. You will experience a sudden and profound change in how your reality operates. Do not fear this upcoming disruption. You must prepare your physical body for this ultimate elevation. Type 111 down in the comments to claim this alignment. Do it right now to boldly declare your independence from the dark system. This physical action signals to heaven that you are finally ready to drop the heavy baggage. You are locking in your new frequency of total liberation. The narcissists from your past are currently watching your life from a distance. They are absolutely terrified of the powerful person you are becoming today. They realize they made a fatal mistake when they tried to destroy a weapon of light. Your brilliant success is going to be their ultimate karma. You do not even have to lift a single finger against them. God is fighting the battles you do not even know about yet. The elite structures that kept you poor and exhausted are quietly crumbling behind the scenes. Your personal economy is no longer tied to their corrupt and heavy matrix. You are tapping into a divine wealth supply that never runs dry. But you must keep your nervous system calm and perfectly regulated. Do not let their desperate final attacks pull you back into the heavy beta state. When they try to trigger your empathy again, you must remain completely cold and indifferent. Your divine boundaries are made of solid steel now. You are the rare soul who survived the storm completely alone, and now you get to enjoy the peaceful sunshine without their toxic presence. The gap between your current struggle and your total freedom is closing rapidly. But there is a very specific physical tool you need to cross the final bridge. The dark system hid this scientific secret from you because it instantly shatters their control over your brain. We are getting very close to revealing the exact mechanism of your ultimate liberation. Take a deep breath and let the truth settle in. You survived the narcissists and you survived the dark matrix. The heavy spiritual warfare that exhausted you for years has finally ended. You are standing on the very edge of a completely new dimension of reality. But before we cross over into that beautiful new timeline, I have to tell you a major secret. This is something the elite forces do not want you to know. The people who profit immensely from your daily exhaustion are terrified of this exact moment. Because brilliant neuroscientists working quietly away from the noisy headlines have made a massive discovery. They have actually discovered how to bring your dormant angelic brainwave back to life. And the best part is how incredibly simple the solution really is. Restoring your genius frequency does not require years of difficult meditation that you cannot sustain. It does not require buying a biofeedback machine that costs $7,000 and needs a clinical setting. The real solution is something far simpler and far more aligned with your original divine design. The universe often provides the exact tool we need, right when we are ready to receive it. The solution is a specific sound frequency, perfectly engineered to guide your brainwave patterns back to the genius state you were born with. This is not some random spiritual concept. This is hard science that finally catches up to what your soul already knew was true. Prestigious researchers at Princeton University have thoroughly studied it. The Einstein Center in Berlin has officially confirmed its massive power, and Columbia University found that when this brainwave is successfully reactivated, it actually radiates outward. It literally begins to influence the people around you and purifies your entire environment. Your family and your home are blessed by your elevated signal. Just 7 minutes a day is all it actually takes to completely rewire your mind. And it begins working the very first time you close your eyes and listen. I will tell you exactly what this powerful tool is called and how you can access it before this message ends. That is a solid promise. I will give you the physical key to unlock your divine potential. But first, there is something you deeply need to understand about why your miracle has been delayed. The universe was waiting for you to completely detach from the heavy beta state of fear. God needed you to realize that you are a true master of reality before handing you the keys to the kingdom. If you had received this massive power while still trapped in victimhood, you would have misused it. You would have used this incredible manifestation power to try and fix the toxic people from your past. You would have poured this fresh divine energy right back into those empty parasitic vessels. That is exactly why the universe forced you into such painful isolation. God had to make sure you were completely separated from the leeches before opening the massive floodgates of wealth. Your mind had to be completely emptied of all their negative programming. The heavy static of their constant criticism had to be totally flushed from your nervous system. You had to reach a point where you no longer craved their shallow validation. Only a chosen one with absolute boundaries can safely wield the intense power of a restored mind. You are no longer the empath who begged to be understood by blind people. You are now a weapon of light, operating with lethal precision and perfect peace. You see right through the grand illusion of this dense physical matrix, and because you have done the heavy inner work, your physical body is finally ready to receive the massive energetic upgrade. The strange physical symptoms you are feeling right now are the final growing pains. The random headaches and the sudden intense waves of heat are signs of massive cellular recalibration. Your DNA is literally restructuring itself to hold a much higher voltage of divine light. You are becoming a superhuman conduit for heavenly miracles and instant manifestation. Everything you touch from this moment forward will begin to prosper rapidly. The career blocks that frustrated you for years will suddenly vanish into thin air. You will have brilliant eureka moments where complex problems simply solve themselves with zero effort on your part. Your mind will become incredibly sharp, and your memory will process information at lightning speed. But you must stay extremely vigilant in these crucial final hours. The darkness is preparing one last desperate trick to knock you off your beautiful path. They know you are about to discover the exact mechanism that restores your power, and they have set a fatal trap right before the finish line to make you stumble. Listen very carefully to what I am about to say next. Do not let your guard down for even a single second right now. I need to reveal the dangerous illusion they are placing right in front of you. If you fall for this final trick, you will delay your massive breakthrough for another 10 years. You must recognize the counterfeit before it strikes your life. The universe is actively speaking to you right now. It is no longer using subtle whispers or quiet nudges in the dark. Heaven is communicating with absolute blinding clarity to confirm your massive elevation. You are currently experiencing bizarre phenomena that normal people simply cannot comprehend, and you must learn how to read these divine signs correctly before moving forward. Pay close attention to this next part, because it will perfectly validate everything you have been experiencing over the last few weeks. The very first sign of your profound activation is a sudden and intense feeling of detachment. You walk down the street or sit in a crowded room, and you feel like you are watching a movie. You no longer feel emotionally tied to the heavy drama of the physical matrix. This beautiful detachment is not depression or apathy. It is the majestic arrival of your quiet authority. You are finally observing the dense world from the elevated perspective of a true master of reality. The petty arguments and the shallow gossip that used to upset you now just seem incredibly trivial. Your divine aura has expanded so much that their low-frequency weapons simply bounce off your shield. Do you feel that right now? That slight pull in your chest as you listen to my voice? That is your infallible intuition physically confirming this absolute truth. The second massive sign of your breakthrough is the constant appearance of angel numbers. You look at the clock and it says exactly 1:11. You buy a simple coffee and the receipt total is exactly $7.77. These repeating numbers are absolutely not random coincidences. Stop letting the logical world tell you that it is just a trick of the human mind. These numbers are the literal coding language of the universe. When you see 1:11, heaven is verifying that your thoughts are manifesting into physical reality at lightning speed. Your suppressed angelic frequency is desperately trying to break through the surface. And when you constantly see 777, it is a massive divine seal of approval. The angelic realm is surrounding you with a fortress of absolute protection. They are applauding your immense strength because you are the one who survived the storm alone. The heavy spiritual warfare is over, and the grand celebration of your victory is currently being prepared in the heavenly courts. Take a deep breath and absorb this incredible reality. Another undeniable sign is the radical shift in your daily sleep patterns. You are waking up between 3 and 4 in the morning with your mind completely clear. You are not waking up in a panic anymore. You are waking up because the universe is downloading massive amounts of high-level information directly into your subconscious mind while the rest of the world sleeps. During these quiet early hours, the veil between the physical and spiritual realms is extremely thin. Your nervous system is utilizing this sacred silence to slowly repair the massive damage caused by the narcissists. You are receiving brilliant flashes of insight about your future. You suddenly know exactly which business decision to make or which toxic relationship to permanently cut off without a single ounce of guilt. You no longer have to brutally force things to happen in your life. The exhausting era of constantly chasing people and aggressively hunting for opportunities is officially over. You are a rare soul and a supreme anomaly. You have finally learned how to stand perfectly still and let the divine wealth flow directly to your feet. You attract monumental blessings simply by existing in your purified state. But wait. Before we go any further into your final activation, I need you to stop and listen very closely. I must warn you about a very dangerous situation. There is a fatal trap that has been set up right at the finish line of your journey. The dark forces know they cannot drag you back into the old heavy matrix, so they are trying to trick you at the very last second before you cross the threshold. 99% of chosen ones fall for this massive illusion right before their ultimate breakthrough. They do the heavy inner work, they heal their deep trauma, and then they completely lose their massive reward because they miss this one final detail. I refuse to let that happen to you today. You have fought far too hard to be robbed at the final gate of your glorious destiny. Right now, the darkness desperately does not want you to hear these next critical words. If you take your eyes off this screen now, you will single-handedly strip yourself of the exact key needed to secure your massive blessing. The trap is incredibly subtle, and it looks exactly like something you have been praying for. It is the ultimate counterfeit designed to steal your rising frequency. I will reveal the exact nature of this fatal trap in just a moment, and I will finally give you the hidden scientific name of the supreme frequency tool that will permanently lock in your angelic power. Brace your spirit for the most important revelation of your entire life. The final puzzle piece is about to drop securely into place. Do not blink and do not walk away. The universe has specifically chosen this exact moment to hand you the absolute truth. You are standing at the absolute pinnacle of your spiritual evolution. Every single tear, every lonely night, and every painful betrayal has led you directly to this specific transmission. Your divine inheritance is currently waiting on the other side of this final dangerous illusion. We are about to expose the counterfeit and activate the ultimate solution. Your days of playing small and hiding your brilliant light are permanently finished. Get ready to claim your rightful position as a completely untouchable weapon of light. The ultimate shift happens right now. You are no longer the empath who begged to be understood. The crucible of pain has forged you into the untouchable master of your reality. The heavy chains of the matrix are violently shattering around you, and while your enemies watch your spectacular rise with absolute terror, heaven is preparing a massive table of abundance. You are stepping into undeniable cosmic authority. The fatal trap I warned you about earlier is a dangerous illusion. It is the sudden appearance of a toxic counterfeit from your past. They will reach out right when your real blessing is standing at the door. Do not reply to their desperate messages under any circumstances today, because when you ignore their manipulation, you pass the final test to receive your inheritance. Now I must answer the vital question I asked you to hold at the beginning of this message. What if the painful gap is not a character flaw? What if the secret block to your divine wealth actually has a scientific name? Here is the absolute truth you have been waiting for. The hidden mechanism that blocked your prayers for years was never your lack of pure faith, but rather a physical barrier that the modern world forced upon your brilliant mind. It was the constant hum of survival beta waves. A brainwave called the gamma wave was running in you as a child. Princeton University extensively studied this supreme frequency. The Einstein Center confirmed its immense power. Columbia University found that restoring this wave positively influences the people you love most, radiating a beautiful aura of peace. A dedicated team compressed this protocol. Before I reveal what they successfully built, let me tell you about two chosen ones who used it. A woman from California had desperately tried everything. She tried meditation and manifesting and endless prayer. Nothing broke the heavy fog in her mind. But after 2 short weeks of listening to this frequency, she said the blocked channel simply opened up and her life finally became an enchanted fairy tale. A man from Texas started using it to improve his daily business focus. 2 months later, his wife joked that his intelligence had jumped 20 points. The hardest problems he used to lose sleep over started solving themselves while he slept. He said it felt like his brain was finally running on pure superpower energy. And that massive shift happened because of what the brilliant researchers successfully discovered in their secret laboratory away from the noisy crowds. That is exactly what Dr. Lake and his team built. They call it the Genius Song. It is absolutely not a generic meditation app. It is a powerful 7-minute audio track using advanced brain entrainment technology. It is compressed from 1 full hour of clinical protocol, allowing you to bypass years of difficult spiritual training. You just close your eyes and let the frequency do the heavy work. The Genius Song is definitely not for everyone. It is heavily protected. It is specifically for the chosen one who has already done the massive inner work. It is for the rare soul who understands that what is blocked is not their faith. It is the physical frequency through which blessings are supposed to flow, and only those who are truly ready will feel the pull to activate it. Clinical biofeedback sessions to restore this state cost hundreds of dollars per hour. An in-home machine runs thousands of dollars. What the Genius Song delivers in 7 short minutes is available today for a tiny fraction of its true value. You also receive 4 powerful bonuses. You get the track for children and the original classic prosperity book, along with a guided visualization and a daily habits guide to secure your bright future. Here is the deeper spiritual truth about waiting. The provision God arranged for you does not arrive as something completely new. It arrives as something you finally recognize. A suppressed brain completely misses the beautiful recognition. but a restored brain receives it at full magnificent depth, allowing the chosen one to finally see the incredible blessings that were always waiting right in front of them. Do not look for this secret track on YouTube or Spotify. The fakes circulating on those platforms have zero brain entrainment encoded. They will only lower your pure vibration and waste your precious time. The only authentic version is available through the secure link placed in the description and the pinned comment below. And the loving universe requires no physical risk from you today. You are fully protected by a divine guarantee. If you do not feel the massive shift, every single penny is returned to you. That is an energetic exchange governed by complete cosmic trust. The true link is safely waiting in the description and in the pinned comment below. This is your ultimate moment to boldly claim your supreme cosmic inheritance, so do not let the darkness steal this incredible opportunity from your tired hands. The physical tool is not the ultimate destination. The tool merely restores the receiver so the destination can be recognized when it arrives. God does not require you to purchase anything to be divinely chosen. What was just described is simply one powerful way the human receiver is properly restored, and whether that specific path is for you or not, this truth belongs to you entirely. A simple physical tool can easily clear the heavy channel, but God is the only one who completely fills it. Those are two completely different things, and they are both beautifully true at the exact same time. Now let us return to what was always the beating heart of this sacred transmission. You will receive the rest of this profound message entirely differently now that you fully understand the hidden physical enemy that was working against you. For the chosen one whose spirit deeply confirmed what was just described, the powerful frequency tool remains open in the description. That is the last time it will be mentioned. And while the elite forces desperately tried to keep this massive secret away from you, heaven made sure it arrived at the exact right moment. What follows now belongs entirely to your divine sealing. You have successfully crossed the invisible threshold. The old version of you who begged for basic human decency is gone forever. You have been completely forged into a powerful master of your reality. Your beautiful energy now demands absolute respect without a single word being spoken out loud, because your pure presence is enough to shift the atmosphere of any room you enter. The universe is celebrating your monumental victory right now. The pitch-black darkness has completely retreated behind you. The magnificent dawn of a brand new era is shining its brightest rays onto your spiritual crown. All the heavy burdens you carried for your ancestors have been permanently lifted from your tired shoulders. You do not have to fight those exhausting battles ever again, and you can finally rest your fragile heart in the comforting arms of absolute divine peace. The war is officially over, but you must physically lock in this glorious new frequency today. You must create an absolute shield of divine protection around your newly activated aura. The enemy will try to test your resolve the moment you walk away from this sacred transmission. So you must prove to heaven that your hands are fully open to receive the massive blessing, and that your faithful spirit is fully prepared to handle the immense responsibility of sudden wealth. Type the word Amen down in the comments right now to seal this reality. Do this as a physical declaration of your supreme cosmic authority. Let the universe know that you are completely ready to step into your divine wealth and infinite power. This simple physical act permanently anchors your high vibration into the dense earthly realm, building an unbreakable wall of light around your entire household. If this fiery message has reignited the powerful faith inside your soul, do not keep this great blessing entirely to yourself. There is a rare soul out there, bleeding in the dark of despair. They are desperately needing a guiding light to show them the way home. Share this sacred message with them right now, because your small act of kindness could be the exact miracle that saves them from completely giving up on life. Sowing the seed of hope today is multiplying the blessing for yourself tomorrow. Every time you share this divine light with another chosen one, you strengthen the angelic grid around the entire planet. You become a massive beacon of hope in a world that desperately needs your pure frequency. The dark matrix cannot survive when chosen ones finally unite their incredible power. Your simple action creates a beautiful ripple of healing energy, and that magnificent energy will circle the globe before returning directly to your own front door. You are no longer an invisible victim of cruel circumstances. You are a brilliant weapon of light, walking through a world that is waking up to your immense power. Heaven has dispatched legions of angels to guard your front door and protect your peaceful sleep tonight. The days of severe anxiety and painful isolation are permanently finished, because you have finally decoded the hidden mechanism that kept your bright spirit chained to the heavy ground. Walk forward with your head held extremely high. Do not apologize for the massive space you are about to take up in this world. You earned every single blessing that is currently rushing toward your newly cleared timeline. The massive wealth transfer is securely locked in your name, and there is no demonic force on this planet strong enough to steal what the sovereign creator has specifically promised to you. You are profoundly protected and deeply loved by the Creator. Remember this truth when the world tries to make you feel small. Your silence is a weapon, and your empathy is a divine superpower. You have the absolute authority to banish any toxic energy from your sacred space. The universe is backing your every single move from this glorious moment forward, ensuring that every closed door from your painful past is replaced by a massive golden gate of pure opportunity. The cosmic arrangement is finally complete. Type the number 777 down below to confirm your complete safety. It is the ultimate angelic code of absolute protection and divine completion. When you type those sacred numbers, you are officially signing the cosmic contract of your new timeline. You are telling the dark forces that their access to your precious energy is permanently revoked, and that your majestic spirit now answers only to the supreme light of the heavenly kingdom. This is your final moment of divine isolation before the grand reveal. The stage has been perfectly set, and the spotlight is moving directly toward you. Embrace your unique identity as the brave cycle breaker for your entire family bloodline. You are the rare soul who finally figured out the grand cosmic puzzle, and the heavenly gates are completely wide open to welcome you into your glorious new reality. The heavenly gates are wide open for you now,